Alright, Shalom, my count. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, sees word on true faith, sincerity. And yeah, man, today, just want to get on these devils and pretty much how they think that they're going to do all this rape, rob, and murder and just ride off in the sunset, man. You know? Because, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Because nothing, you can look at these Edomite rap sheet, because they like to go back to your past credit. Before you buy anything, they got to look and see your credit history, man. Well, it's time for us to look at your credit history, man, and see what your doings, you know. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and 11. It says because sins against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to. This man was the first liar, you know, and guess what? He haven't got his judgment yet. So guess what? It was fully set in them to do evil. They feel like, they wholeheartedly believe that there's not going to be no repercussion of their actions, man. Matter of fact, let's get this in the Psalms of 10th chapter. You know, because these devils, they got two weapons: deception, and then all that fail, the sword, man. And dealing with that deception, they do a lot of things in the dark, man. These different laws and legislation that they pass, it's meant to set up to further oppress Jake, man. You know, that's what these devils do. You know, so this is this Psalms chapter 10, and I'm just gonna start at 5. It says, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. See? And this devil, all his ways are grievous, man. Everything this Edomite do is grievous, man. There's nothing good that comes from the so-called white man, man. See, this devil, he's against life. You know, even the planet Earth is fighting against this man, man. The planet Earth is fighting against the so-called white man. You know? Everyone hates this devil. Everything he does is grievous. You look at the water's jacked up, the air is jacked up. You know, how can you defile something like that that life needs, man? That's what this devil have done, and guess what? Ain't nothing happened. You know? But that's the trap the Lord got this Edomite in, man. This devil, so-called white man in, man. You know, he goes around through the planet Earth, he break, rob, and murder everyone. You know, and ain't nothing happened yet. But guess what? It's gonna be a certain day will not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. See? Meaning what? That they're gonna always be here, man. And it said not be moved, meaning what? That there's no way nobody else can take them off the pedestal, man. You know, they should never be moved. Matter of fact, let's go to Psalm 49 real quick. It said they'll never be in adversity, and it's a side note. It says from generation to generation. So meaning what? They ain't gonna never fall out of power. That's why you think they got NBA schedules all the way to 2050, man. They got these different theories of what would we be in 100 years from now, and they got it all planned out, man. You know, so that's in their thought, man, that they'll never go down. They got this military might. They got this high level left hand magic, and they think that it's a wrap. We got it, you know. So this is Psalm 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, in their places, in their dwelling places, to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. See. So pretty much means they ain't gonna never fall out of power. They're gonna the planet Earth is gonna be ruled by the Edomites forever, man. No. It's the total opposite. See, this devil's on his last leg, man. You know, this devil, so-called white man, he's on his last leg. This nightmare is about to be over with, man. This nightmare is about to be over with, man. You know, the white how about smell shy that we didn't wake up in a time of slavery, hardcore bondage, man. See, the Lord woke us up at the end of this devil's kingdom, man. You know? Continue on this. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And who is this line up with the so-called white man? He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. And yeah, that's what this devil, because it's all about Jacob versus Esau, man. You know, because you understand that Jacob has the birthright. And he doing everything in his power for the Lord to, get rid of Israel. You know, he make us go out, you know, he read Habakkuk 2, said, boy, then give his neighbor drink. Then you jump to Revelation 12. It said, the accuser of our brethren, the accuser of day and night, he had these different witches and warlocks. You know what I mean? These different enchantments. And said, look, Lord, you see what your people doing? They eat pork, they this and that. But you the one that promoting. You the one that forcing Jake to pretty much do these things. See, these devils have Jake in a situation where they feel like they got to go rob and cook dope and all that. That's these devils, man. And they just think that they're going to get away with it. They think they're just going to get away with it. This even might have caused dismay throughout the planet Earth, man. And ain't nothing happened yet. Why? Because this judgment that's about to come upon the so-called white man is this man about to take the biggest L in the planet Earth ever, man. You know, he's about to take the biggest L ever, man. And that's why that new Passover, everybody gonna remember that. Ain't like you're gonna forget 1 year. Oh, Passover a couple days ago. Oh yeah, no, man. It's gonna be a big thing how the Lord destroyed America and put these devils in subjection, man. You know? So this is he lied and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied and wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draw them into his net. And yeah, these different philosophies, man. You see how God can sit in here as a lion, man. Because he is that young lion with that teeth, man. With that military might, but that neck is talking about the different philosophies he got Jake in. Jake is a Muslim, he is Buddhist. You got now I forgot who said it, made a beautiful point. I think the brother from one of the brothers from the San Francisco camp. You could ask two brothers, they come from the same mother and father, and you ask one dude what's his nationality, and ask another one what's his nationality, and they're gonna give you two different answers, man. Why is that? That's because of the so-called white man. One might just tell you that he's black, and another guy might tell you that he's an Asiatic black man, man. You know, he might say he's an Egyptian or some madness like that, man. That's because it's so-called white man. You know. It says he croucheth and humble himself that the poor might fall by his strong ones. And yeah, and that's what this devil has done. He make it seem like he's a okay guy. You know, he is fragile. Even his outward appearance, you know that this dude is fragile. But the only thing that's keeping him above water, his head above water, is his military might and his deception. You know, that's the only thing that's keeping the devil afloat is that deception and that sword. The NRB all is that sword, man. If he can't sway your mind. If he can't sway your mind, he gonna bomb you to hell and back, man. You know, cause he gonna force you to drink that cup, whether you want it or not, man. You know, it says he have said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hid his face, he would never see it. See, and that's what these devil have said, man. Why? Because ain't no action happened yet. Ain't nothing happened yet. And that's the mindset of these Edomites, man. Let's see if I can find something real quick. That's exactly what happened going on with these Edomites, man. You know? Let's see, this is on Psalm 94. gonna start at one. O Lord, power to whom vengeance belongeth, O Most High, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. And that's what we doing now. We crying out to you, how by Shemel. Why? Because this so-called white man is wreaking havoc throughout the planet Earth. See, this is the real reign of terror right here. This is the real reign of terror. The so-called white man is in power, man. That's a real nightmare. Matter of fact, before I continue on, let's get this in Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes. Yep, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun. Oh, evil meaning what? Bad times. Those are the bad times. It says, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. So when Solomon seen this, you know, because he was able to pretty much look into the future pretty much. And he's seen all these different time periods. That's why I say everything is vain under the sun. Because what's going to really matter is the kingdom, man. All this other shit is vain, man. You know? But when he seen this time period, he said, damn, like an error from the Most High. Why? Because the so-called white man's ruling. This beige man. You know? It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. And yeah, folly is set in great dignity. You know, people, pretty much they are what's the word? Are highly exalted, doing folly. You know, hey man, Jake, in our community, our leaders are like fucking Dave Chappelle, man. Richard Pryor, these different comedians. You know, you got damn NFL players giving people advice and they harking up to it. These damn rappers, you want to call them, they are our leaders, man. And these niggas is set on high, man. You know, people follow them, man. And that's all the workers of the so-called white man. Esau have a Jake that sell out and rap about adultery and cooking dope and all this type of madness, so Jake can follow that, man. Money, car, clothes, and hoes. That's the goal of Jake. That's what they got the tunnel vision on, man. You know, and that's through the chapters of the so-called white man, man. You know, folly is set in great dignity, and Jake, that's what they want to be, just the top class clown, man. You know, that was actually cool in high school. You was an ass in school. You was the most popular guy. But the guy that get all A's, he the one that, man, give me your lunch money, man. And you gonna do my work too. You know what I mean? Nigga, man. Esau is he's real nigga, man. That's the real nigga, man. You know, look at his track record. Straight terribleness throughout the earth, man. You know, so this verse 8, it's like verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking in service upon the earth. See? So what? Solomon's saying servants and power. He's seeing these devils and power, man. And that's where we at now, man. I'm telling you, man, this is a nightmare, man. That's what Job said. This is a nightmare, man. And that's why we continue to cry out to Yahweh Shema Shai to get this devil out of here, man. Because it's going to be like a bad dream. It's not like you're going to remember, yeah, I mean, what it is, Super Bowl 54, man. This shit going to be gone, man. It's the same thing. And that's why people go insane. Because it's the same thing. The only thing that changed is the number and the color of the uniform, man. And the scope. But it's all the same damn thing, man. You know? So, this Psalm 94 and 2, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, and render a reward to the proud. See? Because everybody's going to get a reward in that day. And it's going to be according to your works. Why you think America's going to be new, man? Because of the work that it had to do a certain amount of things to get that reward. See, to get stoned, you had to do something that was worthy of death. To be a bundle of sticks, to get, hung, you had to do something that was being worthy of harm. To be a bundle of sticks, that's why you get the word bundles of sticks from, a faggot, because they used to put them on the pole and get a bundle of sticks and kindle a fire under them. Why? Because that was the judgment that was meant for bundles of sticks, man. You know? So this devil, he's going to get reward according to his works, man. You know? And it said to the proud. Why? Because ain't nothing happened to them. They just feel like they can do whatever the hell they want to do and then get away with it, man. You know? They just feel like they can do whatever they want to do, man, and get away with it. That's why they proud, man. Matter of fact, let me go back to Psalms 10 real quick. I'm going to start at verse 11. It says, well, let me see, Salakia. I'm trying to see what it says. Who sealed me? Yeah, verse 11. It said, he hath said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. Meaning what? That the Lord ain't going to do nothing, man. They feel like there's no repercussion what's about to go down. That's why they proud, because ain't nothing happened. They just went over there and killed Salami, General Salami, however you say his name. Yeah, I mean, and guess what? They so-called he bombed certain naval states, and they said pretty much, and then Trump had the press conference after that, and pretty much said they swung and missed, man. That was pretty much what he said after after that. He pretty much just said like, hey man, these dudes swung and missed, man. You know, there was no casualties. You know what I mean? They put all this fear in the people, the American people, you know, and pretty much said they swung and missed, man. You know, but it's gonna be your how by Shem outside. It's gonna get you. It's gonna be it's gonna connect, man. And Esau got a glass jaw, man. Esau got a glass jaw, man. You know. It says, yeah, it said, arise, O Lord, O Most High, lift up thine hand, forget not the harm. See, lift up thine hand mean what? Please bring your house, please bring your house side. Please send your house side, Lord. Lift up thy hand, because that's the right hand of the Lord, that's your house side. He's the one that's going to deliver us, man. You know, that's the only way we're going to be able to get out of this place. That's why you read Deuteronomy 28, no man shall redeem thee. Then you jump to Isaiah 47, I will not meet thee as a man. See, the Lord's going to come back in angelic force, because Esau got the power of the corn, man. Why I tell you that his horses are made of flesh, meaning what? They power are corner, man. But the Most High, Yahweh Shem outside, will come back with angelic force. You're going to see them chariots. They're going to come in a fleet of chariots. And it's going to be like a formation taken, like as birds fly. See, these devils, they're going to be dealt, you know. It says, wherefore doth the wicked contend the Most High? He has said in his heart, thou will not require it. See, man? Just the mindset of these Edomites, man. That there's nothing that's going to happen to them. That's why they proud, man. And that's why they continue to do whatever they want to do. That's why I started off with Ecclesiastes 8, man, and 11. Because ain't nothing happened to them yet. Hey, they were the first murderer. And guess what? The Lord said, you killed Cain, you're going to be judged sevenfold. So pretty much, it was commanded not even to touch this guy. He's going to take a marrow out. He's going to get these damn elites, you know, and they're going to get put to work, man. And after that, they're going to be overdialed 118. See, they had to do a lot for that shit to go down, man. You know, they have to do a lot for this to go down, man. And we see it. But they so proud, they think that they just going to continue to do this, man. So this back in Psalm 94 and 2 said, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked, you already starting off your morning off because you got to wake up to a damn alarm clock, man. That's vexing as hell, and that's all because of the so-called white man. You know what I mean? Just everything. You got a water bill. You know what I mean? That's vexing. You get caught catching water, you liable to go to jail for 2 years, man. That's under the wicked ruling right now, man. That's why all the prophets, they always want to inquire to the end, you know. Why? Because the end rulers was gonna be the Edomites. Lamentation 4 and 2 Ezra 6, man. We are under the captivity, and yeah, I mean this is, man. Let's see, yeah, this is this is Sirach 25, and I started 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction of them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies. See, and we under that, man. We under the affliction of them that hate us, man. See, the so-called white man hate us with a passion, man. That perpetual hatred from the beginning. See, Cain and Abel, that was talking about Jacob and Esau, man. You know, that it's the same thing, man. And these motherfuckers been hating us since the beginning. And we under these dudes, man. We subject unto the Edomites right now. And that's why, but guess what? That's gonna be for flipped, man. Because when we get them devils, man, hey, we can think of some crazy stuff now. Imagine when we get them new bodies, man. See, because they gotta get paid back double, man. We doing all this sign and crying what these devils doing to us, man. But how much more they gonna be crying and signing and crying what we do to them, man? They ain't, and guess what? They signing and crying, it's not gonna be justified, man. You know, they're gonna be signing and crying, but there's nothing that's gonna deliver them. They're gonna be over down 118, you know, out of their sentence, you know. So this is Psalm 94 and 3 again. It said, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? And guess what? All the men of the Lord is in their spirit, man. We just hoping that the day is the day that just go down. You know what I mean? Because hey, man, we in this rulership, and the only thing we can think of is this whole system. It just gotta go, man. That's the only solution, man. That's the only solution. This whole system has to go. This place has to be destroyed. It has to go, man. You know what I mean? Every day we hoping that the money, which is gonna happen, but that's the hope we have. That's why we live day to day, man. Because why? We hope this place can go down any day now, man. You know? It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? See? And that's what they do, man. How long is this proud devil gonna stay on top? He have done all these abominable works, all these madness. And hey, man, and see how bad the scriptures is. Each book is pointing towards the devil. You can go in any chapter, in the book of the scriptures, man, and the prophecies is gonna always point to this devil, man. Because it's a build up to the destruction of this place. Because this is gonna be the most harsh captivity, man. Because even though we was in hardcore bondage, but we in a worse state now because it's more mental, man. You know? And now we back at, the Lord had opened our eyes, and we under the knife with no anesthesia. We see the harsh reality of being in rulership of a fucking Edomite, man. You know? So how long, man? That's what we waiting on this devil to go ahead and fall out of power, man, so the Lord can take this devil out, man. You know? It says, they break in pieces thy people, O Lord, and afflict thine inheritance. See, that's what they do, man. See, they broke them down. See, it's more of a mental thing now. They broke, you know what I mean? They try to break us physically, and we still getting that. You had Jake getting their ass whooped and still make the quota of picking the cotton, man. I mean, these devils made us think we were free. Then the so-called industrial revolution came around the same damn time. Why? Devil, man. See, man, the Lord gonna get them, man. The Lord's gonna get these Edomites at the end of the day. And what we can't do now, compared to what the Lord, it's gonna be special. All them niggas, yeah, man. I need Evelyn this morning. You know, we gotta get him on Nubaru, so we can. Yeah, I mean, we gonna get him, man. It's gonna happen, man. Why? Because it's. Everything they have done to us, it gotta be happening towards them, man. Times two, man. You know. It says, and we're gonna break them in pieces. They're gonna be tortured, you know, even in torment, even like on a Sabbath. We ain't gonna do no physical work, but they're still gonna have bad dreams. They're gonna have demons plaguing them. It ain't like they're gonna be able to, you know what I mean? Even now, you probably got a so-called weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But your Sunday evenings, you can't enjoy your Sundays. Why? Because you like, damn, I gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Well, that's how it's gonna be with this devil. They're gonna be constantly being tormented, man. You know, Lazarus and the rich man, they can be constantly tormented. They can be constantly catching hell, man. You know, because that's what they did to us. They get off on oppression, man. You know, so this Psalm 94 and 6, they slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. See, yet they say, the Lord shall not see it, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it. And that's the mindset of the devil. Why? Because ain't nothing happening, man. And because ain't nothing happening, man. And see, man, but hey, they got to fill that measure, man. They have to fill up that measure. For them 200 million missiles to come down on this place, man, they have to do so much of evil, man. For them to serve 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, they had to measure up a certain amount of evil, man. You know, and for that Obadiah 1:18 and how a certain amount of evil had to happen for them devils to go through that, man. You know, matter of fact, let's get this in what it is, 2nd Ezra 4, man. That's one of my favorite scriptures right here, man. Because the Lord, it's going to be totally justified what the Lord is about to do to this devil, man. You know, a certain measure had to be filled up. And that's how it is with time periods. When you dealing with history, you got to go to which rulership, like you said, okay, well, this was going during when the Egyptians were ruling. Okay, well, this was during the Roman Empire. Well, that's how it's going to be once America get destroyed and go back, okay, to the books, okay, well, during the American Empire, this and that, and how it went down with the Great Fall with the missiles, man. So a certain amount of things had to happen for this devil to go down, man. And we see we at the end. That's why I said, only thing you hoping on now is the money to crash. Because it's all downhill from now, man. You know? This is, well, I'm going to say uphill. I'm going to say uphill because you know what? Because after this devil go down, we want to be on top. You know what I mean? So this is 2nd Ezra 4 and 37. By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times. And that's talking about these different rulerships, man. That's talking about these different rulerships, and they already numbered, man. They already numbered. See, this devil, he gonna go down sooner or later, man. Lord willing, sooner than, you know what I mean, than we think. You know? But this devil, he's already numbered, man. That's why, what it is, Daniel, I believe it's the 5th chapter, the writing on the wall. You see that now with the YouTube. You see your wall, America's gonna be destroyed. The so-called white man is going down. That's the writing on the wall now, man. They have been numbered now. The prophets are out. So that's a clear sign to let you know that this great kingdom is about to fall, man. But this devil's so proud. He died and came back to life, and he's been ruling. He's been having a reign of terror, man. You know, so he just think that, you know, this shit ain't gonna go down like that. And this devil is scratching and clawing for him to stay on that seat, but you can't, man. The Lord already numbered your days, man. You know what I mean? It says, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. See, there's a certain measure that got to be filled up. Oh, that's why the Lord told, I think it was Abraham, he said, you want to sleep with your fathers, but you want to come back in the fourth generation when the Amorites, when that measure is filled up, because that's when we're going to go. That's when it's going to be justified to go into the land of Canaan, man. The Lord bad, man. Lord have it, man. They had to do a certain amount of evil. So when the Lord he delivered us from Egypt, we was justified in going to Canaan and slaughtering these damn heathens, man. Why? Because they did so much evil, man. Worshiping these different idols, all these different madness they done. You know, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be when the Lord come back and destroy America. It's gonna be so much evil that have been done on planet Earth that the Lord's gonna come back and just lay this whole land out. That it ain't going to be inhabitable after this, man. You know. But the pride of these devils, they can't see it. Why? Because ain't not him to them yet, man. Why you think this place is called a virgin daughter? Because she never been penetrated. The only thing she did was play with herself the whole time. You know what I mean? And that's how you humble a woman, man. Because that you get her, man. That's how you humble her. You penetrate her, man. You know, and that's why it says in Job, his confidence is going to be rooted out. These devils going to experience something they never expect, man. You know, a straight up beat down, pretty much. That's the best way I can put it, a beat down. You know, Ezra said it's going to be nothing but dust and smell of smoke in that day, man. You know what I mean? So this is Jeremiah 49. Matter of fact, I just get to the point, the featured scripture. This is Jeremiah 49 and 16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. See, so it said the terribleness have deceived thee, meaning what? All this, because going to the word terribleness means pretty much horror. And that's what this devil have done, is spread horror. When you see a so-called white man, you better run, man. I ain't saying like, but I'm just saying in the spiritual way, man. Get away from this man, man. Because the only thing he's going to bring to you is horror, man. You having nightmares about your damn job, man. Yeah, I mean, you went to sleep, and then the dream so bad, you wake up and you on top of the roof, and your boss talking to you and shit. That shit vexing, man. That shit vexing. You wake up, now that shit on your mind. You wake up 3 in the morning, now you can't go to sleep. You look at the time, like, damn, I gotta get up in about 2 hours. You force your eyes, you close your eyes. You can't go to sleep because you gotta get up and go to work, man. And that's why these Edomites, they're gonna catch pure D hell, man. And what they have done throughout the planet Earth is caused nothing but dismay and panic throughout the planet Earth, man. You know, they got people bugged out. Pretty much they took peace from the earth. Even peace of mind. That's why I'm glad I put it at Rock 25. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. See, these devils and being in this system will plague your heart, man. You will bug out dealing with these devils. They'll say that oppression will make a wise man mad. Yeah, you'll be angry, but also you'll fucking bug out, man, if you ain't in the right spirit, man. You know what I mean? You got a guy, and he come across the truth, and he ain't in the right mind. He liable to, you know what I mean, go to Walmart with a 40 and just let his anger out, man. That's what happens being in rulership of the so-called white man, man. You know, because he really don't supposed to be ruling right now. He really don't supposed to be ruling right now, man. Oh, Simon said it was an error which proceeded from the ruler, man. You know, because it's like, damn, bro. Israelites only, but this nigga some way slid in on the power seat, man. You know, so this is, but actually it was the Lord that gave him the power. Right, let me get this, just Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. See that horse again. See, it was this time the red man was going to be in power, man. You know, and he sat there on and power was given to him that sat there on to take peace from the earth. See, it was given to him, man. But now is the time. Matter of fact, as I said that, see, now is the time to where you gotta give it up now, man. Oh, that virgin daughter. See, you gonna have to give it up, man. Did all this and all that. Now it's time to give it up. And you ain't got no choice either. You know, it ain't like you got to say so about getting it up, man. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 4 and 31. Let not thine hand be stretched out to receive, and shut when thou shouldest repay. See? So you was all with it on being on top. You was all with it. But when we say, all right, now it's okay, your time is running out, so matter of fact, your time is up. Actually, you on borrowed time now. You got your hands shut now. You scratching and clawing to keep to stay in power, man. But it was given to you. But the Lord is the one that's gonna take it back. Oh, Job 4, man. I mean Job 2. Should we see the good things of the Most High, not evil? See, the Lord, He had given you the whole planet Earth, but now He's going to take it away from you. He gave you the sword, and that's going to be taken away from you, man. That's why you read Isaiah 14 and say, is this the man? See, we going to see these, we see these devils for what they really are, man. See, we can see past the sword, even though we know He is the left hand of the Most High. He is the sword of the Lord, but the Lord is going to take that away from him. We're going to see that evil Edomite for what he really is. We're going to see him. We're going to see him in his true nature without no, you know what I mean? This devil, he got to have that Gillette 5 blade, the fusion blade to keep clean, good shave. We're going to see these devils in their natural state, man. These motherfucking devils, man. You know, these right here. You know, you gonna beat their ass even harder just thinking, nigga, you was a rulership, man. You know? So this back in Revelation 6 and 4 again, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, see, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword, see? So when this Edomite, so-called white man, got in rulership, guess what? Nothing was the same. Peace was taken from the earth. Nothing but wars, rumors of wars was on the planet Earth when this devil was in rulership. Nothing but death and chaos was on the planet Earth during this devil rulership. And I can't think of this Twilight Zone episode. It's a bad Twilight Zone episode. There's one in color though. The one it was Satan himself, the spiritual being Satan. He tried to hang himself, and the doctor was like, "So how long did you want to kill yourself?" And he was like, "Around the Renaissance, when bloodshed was on the rise, you know." And that's what happened when these devils came to power. Nothing but death and followed after this man. Nothing but death came behind the so-called white man. Because that's what he represents. That's why he's pale, man. You know? That's why he's red. Means caution. You know, take heed of this man. You know? So, so like, go back to Jeremiah 49:16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. See? So you have done all these terrible acts and abominable works throughout the planet Earth. You rape, rob, and murder the planet Earth. And you so proud. You proud like ain't shit gonna come back to you, man. That's why these devils, they proud, man. The spirit's not upright in them, man. He have done all these things and don't think about the repercussions. Oh, all these different scientists, you know, they like to deal with elements. You know, it's a cause and reaction to everything you do, man. You know, it's a cause and effect. You know, even like I mean in school, used to do these the volcano experiment. You know what I mean? You put the soda, the baking soda in the volcano, then you pour your the vinegar, whatever it is, and you're gonna have an eruption. Why? Because it was a cause and an effect. It was an action and a reaction, man. And these devils, they done all these abominable works on planet Earth and don't think that it was going to be something that's going to have an effect. You know, the pollution. You know, they got these different cars and all that, and they just think it was going to be A-OK. not knowing you putting holes in the ozone layer, you defiling the air, you defiling the water. You know what I mean? And with these devils, they fucking electronics and their devices, you know, have to be part of your daily life now. You gotta have a car to pretty much live, even just to get a chance to make it. You gotta have a phone, you gotta have a bank account. He makes you rely on his line wonders to even just abide in this society, man. And that's why that chip, which is a mark of the beast, is the next step, man. You know? So it says, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, see, that holdeth the height of the hill. And who is this could be talking about? This talking about you going to Caucasian means cave dweller. And that's what a so-called white man is, a damn caveman. Fred Flintstone, Captain Caveman. That's who's in rulership right now, man. This is vexing, man. This is vexing. This devil think that he can just go around and do whatever the hell he want and come back to America and just sit on it, man. No, man. The Lord's going to get you for everything you have done, man. It's a huge checklist on what the Edomites have done, man. You know, and that's why you're going to get destroyed, man. At the end of the day. That's why you are known as ashes. And also, throughout the 10th chapter. It says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Oh, see, why is you known as the eagle? Because that's your symbol, man. That's how you pretty much. That's how you attack folks too, man. These different airstrikes. That's you, the damn eagle, man. Terrorizing everybody else, man. You know what I mean? So the Lord, He's gonna bring you down, man. He's gonna bring you down. This is gonna be the hardest fall in human history, man. You know, and hey, man, the Lord got something special for these Edomites. In these bodies, we can only comprehend so much, man. We can only comprehend so much what the Lord's about to do to you, man. You know. So this is verse 17. And Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that go about it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all her plagues thereof. See? Meaning what? Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to continue on to show you why. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. See? So you're going to get taken out just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? Because you practice the same things as Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. Because America is known, it's got so many nicknames. Why? Because you carry on the legacy of these different past kingdoms, man. You know, that's why it's known as Babylon, Nineveh, you know, Chaldeans, Sodom, Egypt. Why? Because you take on the same customs as these different past kingdoms, man. You know, you worship these same different deities and these forming kingdoms, man. You know? So the Lord, and guess what? All of them got taken down, man. So you trying to roll them all up in one, man? Lord gonna take you devils out, man. Lord gonna take you devils out, man. So this Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, that's America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And yeah, man. See, this is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. Why? Because it's the same thing. It's the same place. I'm telling you, if Sodomites came here to America from back then, from former Sodom, they would love this place, man. If the Egyptians came here, the former Egyptians came here to America, they would love this place. The Babylonians, the Chaldeans, they would fucking love this place, man. They'll feel right at home, man. You know? So, and guess what? What was all the one thing they had in common? They failed. Because there was the real measuring stick. See, this right here, the scriptures, the truth, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures, the law, statutes, commandments. That's the way of life, man. And these devils have done the total opposite of it, man. You know? They think they're going to be able to do their way. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end off on this, man. Cause hey, man, you know, dealing with Esau, man, you'll be here all day, man. You'll be here all day. Because it's all the build up to the destruction of this devil, man. It's all the build up. This is our arch enemy. This is our arch enemy, man. So of course, when the one that's gonna be last in rulership before the Lord comes, that's what the scripture's gonna mostly talk about. You know? And that's why we know we at the end, because we can go through it and say, oh, it's talking about this and that. What authority, man? I'm very confident on what the scripture said through the spirit of power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. This is the end, man. We at the end of this, man. Hey, the so-called white man and Esau, what the fuck we gotta look forward to next, man? We gotta wait on Esau to be in rulership. If this Japheth, fucking fools, man. You should want these motherfuckers to be Edomites. You should really want these people to be Edomites. You know what I mean? Because they are arch enemy, and that's the end, man. That's gonna be it. Ain't like we gotta look for somebody else to come in rulership, then the Lord come. No, man. After this, the Lord's coming, man. You know. So this I'm gonna start at this Isaiah 29. I'm gonna start at 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us. And that's how these devils do through their deception, man. These different secret counsels. You know, you read Wisdom Solomon 2nd chapter, man. You know, that's what these devils do. They do all these different setting these different traps and pits, you know, throughout America for Jake, man. You know? And that's, see, these devils, man, they proud as hell, man. They thinking that they are the most high now, man. You know what I mean? It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say of him that he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And that's what these devils have done, man. First they say that was a big bang. You doing everything in your power to disprove that was a higher power, man. You trying to disprove that there is no most high, man. But you can't help if you come out like Stephen Hawking, man. This nigga got all this knowledge, but this nigga can't even move his damn mouth, man. Nigga, he dead now. If you had all this power, you would stop from dying. You put melanin in your skin. You know, because the sun hates you. Everything, the earth, it's just the elements, nature itself hates the so-called white man. Look at him, man. You know, high risk, skin cancer. You know what I mean? But it said the thing framed it, he had no understanding. And that's why they got more laws than what the scriptures got, man. You know, you try to protect bundles of sticks. You know, you get these monsters and these demons liberty. Everything is in chaos now dealing with these devils, man. Because it's a child that's ruling. And when you got a child that haven't been chastised, that's the worst one, man. That is the worst type. That's how these Edomites are. You just go on time out. And he come out 2 times harder worse, man. But this time, when Esau get his ass beat, he gonna get his ass beat, man. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna wrap it up with that. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. I say shalom to the elect, teach word out true faith and sincerity. Hey, shalom, I can know the coming boy who will watch it, y'all mean. Shalom, DTA, abide the ball.